Today I am going to be going through a step-by-step tutorial on the app ClassDojo. So this app is free and all you have to do is download it and create a new account. You then have three different options to sign up as, either a teacher, parent, or student, and for this purpose I'm doing a teacher. So along with the teacher sign up, which is a great tool for teachers to use in the classroom, it's a place to have your attendance, positive feedback, needs improvement areas, all in one location, but it's also a great place for parents to come, and they're a part of this app, and it's very interactive, as well as students, so they can get their feedback also. Then you are going to go through the simple teacher sign up. ClassDojo then gives you the option to join your school. I didn't do this for this purpose because this is just a tutorial and don't have a school I'm in currently, so I just skipped this step. You always have the option though to come back and add a school to join. Alright, so this is the app's main home page, the central location to do everything. You have the option of adding a school here. Like I said before, you can create a new class here where you add all your own students and do everything with that, or you, which I suggest, go through the demo class that they provide and better understand how this app works. And you also have the option of referring a teacher. Alright, this is what you will see once you click on the demo class option. You come here and this gives you 5 different students in this class, and if you would like to add more students to learn how to do that, you simply just have to click on this blue plus sign and you can go through that. So we are on the classroom section of the demo class in itself. Down here we can see that what we are on is blue, but you also have class story, messages, or notifications. Simply click on those and it will take you to those different parts of the demo class. Up at the top you also have 3 other options. You can look at your attendance and create the attendance sheet here. You can select all your students and reward them points at the same time, or you can do this random option, which just changes the way your students are placed here on this board. And then here you will also have your settings option to go through. Alright, so I'm going to show you and explain a little bit more on the feedback option. To do this, you're just going to click on a student's name or the entire class. So with that, each student has individual points they gain through their positive or needs work option feedback. And then also the class accumulates points as a whole. Your total points will be shown up in this little circle area for both the class and for individual students, and then you just simply click on one and that'll give that student or the entire class a point. See here, as we can see, these 3 right here are worth 1 point, and the needs work are usually worth a negative point. But you have the option as a teacher to go in, create more of these little options and value them at different amounts. So it can be 1 to 3 or -1 to -3. So now I'm going to go through the attendance part of this app. It is in the upper left section, back further. You click on that and this is where it will take you. You have your entire list of students, and then here we have these green circles with white little characters in them, which I will show you how to work to create an attendance sheet. Alright, so here I have shown you what it kind of looks like to have a student who's absent, this red circle, and then a student who is late or tardy is this yellow circle, and then these are just students who are here and on time. Then to clearly save your attendance, you just click on this blue button that says Save Attendance. Whenever you look at your entire class list, not in the attendance area, but just at the very beginning, you have that box with the blue plus sign, and when you click that, you have the option to add students. So this is what that looks like. Okay, so like I said before, there are 3 options up at the top main page of the demo class section. When you click on the select all, the second option, this is what you get. You are just given the option to select however many students you want, all of them, two of them, however many, and you can award them a certain particular points. So here I have selected Johnny and Matthew, and they light up in blue, and you can award these two points, which is down here. You'll just click here and it'll take you on, and you can award them certain points and options. Okay, so back at your main section of the demo class, whenever you click on the entire class option right here, this is what pops up. So you can give the entire class positive or needs work feedback here, or you can also view your class report. So this is what you will get when you view your class report. You see an overall view of how your class is doing. Here you can see I have 75% positive versus a little bit of this red section, which is the needs work. Here you can see how many students you've given positive feedback and how many students you've given needs work feedback. So once I scroll down on that same page, it gives you the overall report of who's gotten what in your class. Here we see that we gave these two students a negative for off task. These students got a +1 for working hard, being on task. And this is what pops up whenever you click this week. It gives you time intervals, so you can just do today, this week, last week, and so on. And you can just view all awards also. When you are just at the very beginning, your home page, and at the very bottom you have these 4 options. This is the class story. Now here, as a teacher, you have the ability to kind of add some new posts. It's kind of like a Facebook page or Instagram. You just can put in what's happening in your classroom here, add some pictures, and parents and students can preview this, and just a great place to keep parents involved and updated on what's going on in your room. So when you decide to add a story to the class story page, this is what you get. It's very simple, very straightforward. You can type in, you can add some photos or videos, and just post it here. So you also have the option of messaging down here at the bottom. It is one of your options, but you can send messages to your students' parents. And here, because this is the demo class, there's no parents connected to the students, but you can invite parents to connect, and you can create a new message here as well. So this is what's going to pop up whenever you invite one of your students' parents. You can just add their email or phone number and then have a conversation with them through this app. So at the very beginning on your main page, not within an actual class, just where you have your list of classes and where you are given the option to join a school, there is a little picture up here in this corner, and when you click on that, this is what's going to happen, and this is your account settings. And you can add a photo, change your password, change your notifications and whatnot, all in this area. One feature of this app is that you can have quiet hours, which is really nice for teachers, so you're not getting bombarded with messages all the time. But this is in your settings again. You just turn your quiet hours on and then set a certain time frame for which you won't be bothered, and you can also mute this app on weekends by just turning this on. So now I'm just going to go through the simple process of creating a new class within this app. So back at the very first place, you just are going to click on here and you're going to add a new class. You then are given the option to give your class a name and a grade, and you can change the little icon here also. So the next step is adding your students, and you're just going to go through really simply and just add the names of your students in whatever format you want. Your next option is your feedback types. It, I think, comes with these 3 basic ones, and then I added these 3, I believe, just to show that you have the option of adding more feedback types, and you also have the option of changing the value for that feedback up here. You can do that and just add more feedback types by adding a behavior right there. So when you decide to add certain different feedback types, you have a long list of photos, little icons and photos throughout here that you can connect with each feedback, and then Like I said, you can give it a certain point value and different name, and then you just create that behavior. So here you can see I added an icon, I gave this feedback a name and a point value, and that's all you have to do. So whenever you are in your actual class and you click on this little icon up in this corner, the settings, you get this screen that pops up, and you can reset points, add more students, edit your feedback types, edit class info, and sort your students by a certain style that you want. So I think that covers most of ClassDojo and all of its features. I think this is a really great app to use in the class. It's a place where you can keep all your attendance, have a reward system that also is interactive with parents and students, and is just a great overall tool to use in the classroom.